Hello everyone. I am back here in Disco Elysium. Last we left off, me and Kim decided it was time to call it a night, so we're headed back to the hostel right now. He's followed me a little bit closely. I feel like at this point he doesn't need to follow me anymore. He should let me do my own thing, but he wants to make sure I get home safe. I've been drinking for the sake of roleplay and also just for the sake of drinking. So I'm ready to carry on as a degenerate Harry Dubois. We learned our name last time, so now we know. Kvalsund means whale fjord in Arden. Must be like the equivalent of Scandinavian or something. Scandinavian isn't a language, come to think of it, but I'm just gonna run away from that. I wonder if some kind of relationship is gonna develop between me and Kim. He's gonna become my new boo. I don't know, he's kind of seen my ugly side though. I did try to shoot a kid in front of him, so probably not. We should talk to Chucklefuck before we go all the way home. Make sure he gets the body down for us. Measurehead makes no man quiver. I knocked him out.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
I knocked you out like a god of martial arts. You should have crushed my head when you had the chance.
True. I said nothing about our personal dynamic. That has altered. A little.
Why would I subscribe to his advanced race theory? I don't want to do that. I dislike this guy. I could see this Harry Dubois being a racist. He's bordering on fascist at times, but I don't think he's a racist for now. Get the body down from the tree, bitch.
So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
There's a but. But, while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
No.
Fine. Goodbye. Return to your degeneracy.
Yeah. He can stand to hang one more night. We're not gonna fucking look at the body tonight anyway. It's sleep time. We'll deal with that tomorrow. Besides, I'm not caving to what he says. I've established dominance. I am racially superior to him. Don't take that out of context either. Everyone's fucked off. Really fucking dark out now. Can I steal some magazines? Jump Jams, a popular musique mag. A populaire. What that means. If it's just popular, if it's like... I don't know, whatever. A glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. The issue hosts a top 10 list. Oh no, they're much hunkier than me. Fuck. I ain't talking to you. Sad-ass lady. She's been sitting in that chair for like 15 hours. Oh. They got the disco lights on. I like this. Can I sing? No, I don't have the music yet, do I? No. Who the hell's that? Hello? Great. Did I just steal a bottle from him? Is that what happened? Whatever. Alright, good night, Kim. You can stop. Alright, goodbye.
Yes?
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Beat it. You're cramping my style.
Frankly, Detective, you're in a deranged state. I can't let you proceed without close supervision. In fact, under normal circumstances, I'd be duty-bound to report you. Take it as a token of good faith between our precincts that I haven't done so.
Phasing through the door right now.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized Peace Corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if you didn't know this?
I know what the RCM is.
That's good.
What if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Evidently not.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist. This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant. You could stop following me now, please.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
I just want to sleep. Alright, let's go.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
A cigarette is such a great idea. I think I'm gonna have one too.
You're cold, detective. Again, I only have exactly one every night.
How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
He flicks the ash.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
Right then, the debrief.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
I'm gonna puff the Benjamin while I read this.
An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. Two glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
He pulls on the cigarette. Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
And a Jamrock of the GRIH? GRIH? What is that?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
We won't change anything here.
Probably not. Anyway, positive change happens slowly. We never really get to see the impact of our actions.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
So what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
What else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though. and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see, and if someone resists?
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes. The last time was 4 years ago.
He has internalized it well. It's just that. A fact. A self-contained past event.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket, where he keeps his notes. And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government and the moral intern, more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum.
The moral intern. What is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here.
Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
So they are the global government then. What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Whoa, you're hitting me with a lot of jargon right now, friend.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
What's their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
The lieutenant arches his brow and pulls on his cigarette. It's a slim, white thing in his fingers. Immigrants, liberal kits, fucking men are turning into women.
Well phrased. I understand answering to foreign powers doesn't sit well with immigrant bashing, but without EMI, we would be common vigilantes. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, vigilante sounds bad.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez, most of them at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
Interesting. It really is just like the Wild West out here. Well, how do you think today went, Kim?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on. The body is still hanging from that tree, which is unfortunate. But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great. As for the interviews, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
He's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
I'm sure I can get him to tell us more.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
I want a different name. What I haven't ruined yet.